Welcome to the how-to video for the all-new Hartridge HK1400 all-bench EUI cam box. My name is Mark Dilks and I'm responsible for marketing here at Hartridge. Over the next few minutes we are going to demonstrate the essential features and benefits of using the HK1400 to improve the EUI testing capability of your diesel workshop. First, let me introduce you to the HK1400 itself. The HK1400 is a highly accurate, robust and yet affordable EUI test solution that is designed to work universally on most rotary test benches. The HK1400 is an all-makes solution that provides comprehensive test steps for all electronic unit and electronic unit pump injectors, so the diesel workshop can make the right decision to repair it or put it back on the vehicle. It is simple to use and despite its entry-level price is highly advanced and feature-rich. The cam box hardware has been engineered not only to ensure highly accurate and repeatable test results, but also to be durable and robust. Many hours of product development and testing have ensured that the HK1400 will run reliably and safely on its donor bench. In itself, this is a significant benefit over many all-makes EUI test solutions on the market. We have focused heavily on this very important aspect of the product design. Now, instead of providing a large range of separate cams to cater for all the EUI applications workshops need to test, Hartridge have developed a patented universal cam that is fully adjustable to provide the degree of lift required for each heavy-duty EUI application. Also, alongside the basic controller unit used for driving the injectors, we have opted to provide all the user functionality via a separate software solution based on Magma Plus. This can be run on existing custom PCs or laptops. Using this approach, users benefit from a level of functionality normally associated with far more expensive products, as well as enjoying an intuitive and visually appealing user interface. The standard HK1400 base kit provides you everything you need to set up your existing bench, including the necessary connectors required for attaching the fuel lines to the cam box. When purchasing the HK1400, you should keep in mind which applications you would like to test. This will help you to choose whether you need to buy the high-speed cam, the heavy-duty adjustable cam, or both, and which relevant ejector kits you will require. You can do this by using our handy online parts selector tool. This saves you money because instead of buying separate kits each time, you only need to buy the additional missing parts required for the new applications that you want to test. You do not have to repurchase any parts that you have already previously purchased for previous applications. I'm now going to quickly take you through the setting up of the HK1400, which is a nice and easy process that will typically only take you 20 minutes to do for the first time straight out of the box. First of all, it is worth a quick reminder to ensure that all power supplies are switched off before starting the installation procedure. Today we are setting up the HK1400 on one of our older AVM1 benches. The HK1400 is preset for 125mm centre height, which is standard for Bosch benches. For a 246mm centre height, required for Hartridge benches such as this AVM1, the base plate adapters and fittings are provided as standard. The HK1400 cam box is easily installed and connected to the bench. Once the HK1400 is connected up, it is a good idea to pay special attention to the injector access guard. Before testing any injector, please ensure that the safety interlock connection has been wired up to the host bench, as shown here. This enables an important safety feature that will either prevent the bench drive from starting or will stop if the cover is removed during tests. A coupling guard is also provided to prevent entanglement with the rotating drive. This must be in the correct operating position as shown when running tests to further ensure operator safety. The only thing left to do is to connect the CAN box and PC or laptop with the software installed to the controller. With the CAN box correctly installed on the bench, we can now set up the system to test a specific injector. For the purposes of this demonstration, we've decided to test a dual solenoid Delphi E3 injector. For this particular application, we have used the relevant technical bulletin to ensure the correct installation parameters are used to set the HK1400 up for testing the injector. The shaft pin is used for correct cam alignment. To set the adjustable cam position, it is a simple case of removing the nut and two washers so that the cam can be removed from the spline and refitted, having lined it up correctly to the required lift position. In this case, the cam is set to position 4. You can then replace the nut and washers and torque it up to 125 Newton meters. Next, it is important to check that the test oil level is above the minimum mark on the filler pipe. Note that the CAN box needs to be filled with 1 litre of good quality and clean gearbox oil to the SAE 30 standard. Please note that you must only do this after the application has been installed on the HK1400 as the last thing to do before running the unit. Finally, before installing the injector into the position for testing, the correct push rod for the application must be fitted. The next step is to select and fit the correct fuel sleeve and nose piece before fitting the assembly into the CAN box, tightening the clamp screw to 25 Newton meters. Then adjust the gap accordingly. Again, this is all stated on the application data sheets. Then you need to rotate the drive by hand in the correct direction of rotation for a full 360 degrees to verify that the EUI is set up correctly. Included in the kit as standard are 2 kit release connectors with 3/8 inch fittings and the delivery pipe assembly. We connect the injected fuel outlet from the nose piece, securing the electrical fittings and ensuring that all the hydronic connections are secure. Now that the EU injector is ready to be tested, we can fire up the software. Ensuring the EUI control box is already powered will enable the initialization to complete properly. Once it is loaded, the main screen will be displayed. For convenience, the test plan for the last EUI that was tested will always be displayed on the screen when you boot the software up. From the main screen, you can either run the test, edit test parameters and minimum or maximum limits, generate reference limits from a master EUI, abort a test step, or shut down the software. However, before the test can be started, we need to select the Test Plan tab and access the test plan for the injector we want to test. Once the test plan is loaded, the main screen tab is selected, which gives you the information in order to input the fuel supply pressure. A predetermined thermal overload feature will restrict the CAN box running time to avoid overheating. Also displayed on the screen is the engine speed, measured coil resistance values and the associated limits. Lastly, you can select or deselect the test steps associated with the test plans, and there are up to 10 test steps for each one. It is also possible to use this window to make a quick assessment of the tested injector's state. If it has passed a particular test, then the tick will be green. If it has failed, then this will be red. It is the same for all the return values as displayed here. The NCV values for a dual solenoid injector, such as the Delphi E3, will be displayed green if the injector has passed, red if it has failed, and this carries through across all results in the grid. Once you have completed an injector test, you can save or discard the end results. Additionally, various useful information can be saved along with the test data, such as unique serial numbers, customer details, date and general comments. Saved results can be recalled, viewed, printed and emailed. There are two very useful additional features included that give you a good amount of flexibility. The first allows you to select a reference injector, run it on the CAN box, and then Magma will automatically generate the test limits from that known good reference injector. The second feature allows you to edit test plans and create new test plans. A useful feature to allow real-world simulation. Next, we have the diagnostic screen. This shows the EUI control box status and a wealth of other information that is very useful when contacting Hartridge for support. The injector type screen displays injector-specific data, including current and voltage drive values, and the maximum speed at which an injector can be driven. It is possible to change these values if the user that is logged in has the necessary access rights. However, to do this safely and without risk of damaging the injector, the control box, and to prevent injury, it is recommended that only the most knowledgeable diesel engineers are granted the access rights to do so. And there you have it, the HK 1400 all-bench EUI CAN box. Easy to set up, easy to use, highly accurate, robust and great value for money, allowing you to test all makes of EUI, from Volkswagen PD applications and Land Rovers, through to vehicles using the latest heavy-duty Cummins Select injectors.